Hello gentlemen, this is my response to both Adam's and Ilan's posts. I'm a little late on mine, but I think that's okay. And first to respond to Ilan's question of a purely American food, American bison steak. First eaten by Americans, and I'm guessing only eaten by Americans. But Jen, my sister, has had bison steak. So, there's a purely American food. Now, I don't know if that qualifies as a staple American food. It could, I suppose, depending on your geography. But there is one purely American food. Getting on Adam's response about consumerism. Interesting thing about consumerism and the conflict between consumerism and environment is that environmentalists say we need to consume less. Economists say we need to consume more, because that's going to be consumption of either goods or services. Thing is, goods need materials and services usually need energy, and there's the whole environmental problem with needing more energy. But in order to have a economy that is functioning healthily, you need a substantial consumption. And actually, people observe the Chinese economy right now. It's very based on investment, saving, and exports. But they're heavily dependent on all those things. And the Chinese economy would be a lot healthier if they consumed more, because then they could buy more of their stuff that they produced. But from an ecological standpoint, the idea of greater consumption is terrible. So there's that pull in both directions, and kind of impossible to resolve that one unless you have purely compostable and recyclable goods and all renewable energy, but that's a really long time away. So good luck getting there. Another interesting thing, I was doing the dishes. My two tasks while my parents were out were to do the dishes and vacuum the kitchen and the basement. And I realized that both of those were very energy intensive and would be, well, harder if I didn't have electricity. I need warm water. That makes dishes a lot easier, and not to mention that the soap came from, oh goodness, who knows where. And the vacuums, obviously, I mean, how hard can you suck air? A little theatrics for the night. That takes a significant amount of electricity too. And what's interesting is that we lost our power earlier tonight because of the storm. So that can't happen. You can't really wash dishes and vacuum if you don't have electricity. And you know what? One day the broom is going to defeat the vacuum and claim its rightful spot as the primary cleaner of America's floors. But until that day, we're stuck with vacuums. A final note, and seeing that I haven't really, well, I've seen Adam at grad parties. I've never seen one sophomore at that many grad parties, so congratulations, Adam. You're popular with seniors. But Ilan I haven't seen in a very long time. So just a little recap. I have done my orientation at UW. So I am signed up for classes, and that's fuzzy, so you can't probably see me. But I'm kind of excited. I've got calculus third semester. I'm taking an honors economics course. Spanish fifth semester, which can be hard to get into sometimes. And I'm taking Swedish. First semester Swedish, which would be really cool because I really, really, really want to do a foreign exchange to Sweden. And seeing that this is probably going to turn out as a place for me to just post my political beliefs, I'll be talking about Sweden a lot because it's a very interesting country and there's a lot of really good political and economic points that I argue using Sweden. So, but I've been talking for 5 minutes, and that'll be a later post. So I'll send it along to Adam for tomorrow. I don't know if, well, if I can get this posted tonight. I don't know for Ilan if bison steak applies as an American food, but maybe. And I'll send it over, and I look forward to seeing your guys' posts. So, see you soon.